good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will be your entertainment for a portion of tonight. And when I say entertainment, I mean I'm giving a speech to you wonderful people. Yay. So let's get started. My name is Jalen, and I cannot even express how honored I am to be up here and speaking to all of you. First off, I'd like to thank a few select people. I'd like to thank Dr. Carlton, Ms. Eager, and the Board of Education for giving me the opportunity to be up here and giving this speech to you. I'd especially like to thank my amazing teachers for making my whole grade school experience and learning process at Waltham the best that I can be. I'd like to thank my family and my classmates for pushing me past my limits and making me want to strive for knowledge. And I would finally like to thank all the parents, grandparents, and family members of my fellow classmates for coming this special evening. Like all good speeches, my speech has a theme. My theme is change, but do not let us dwell on that. First, let me talk about the good memories I've made at Waltham. This school has been my home away from home for the past 8 years of my life, and over those 8 years, I've gained friends and lost friends. I've found myself in my studies and in my extra activities, and I even picked up a new fashion trend, sweaters. And opposed to what all of my classmates say, they will make a comeback. Now let us take this time to reflect on our last 8 or 9 years for most of us at Waltham. Over the years, we have met so many new people at Waltham, friends, teachers, and staff that have been all so kind to us. These new people are the ones we shared our memories with. For example, I can still remember my years right here at the South School. I will never forget pushing Miss Townsend and Mrs. Mitchell around in their wheelie chairs. But then I was moved to the North Building, and my theme change started to take effect. Through first to third grade, we were changing. We were getting older, taller, smarter. But then suddenly, after being the big kids at the South School, we were knocked down to the tiny fourth graders, first to the junior high. This change was drastic, but it was a change for the better. I'll never forget Miss Dinkle's, now Miss Baumgarten's, fourth grade class. Fifth grade with Mrs. Hellman was just as unforgettable. At this time in fifth grade, we wrote letters to our future selves. We have just now recently opened these letters, and I finally realized how much I and my fellow classmates have changed. After fifth grade, another change happened, from being fifth graders to being sixth graders. And throughout junior high, I made lasting memories that will always stay with me. I will never forget Ms. Wachowski's papers, Mr. Barr's history lessons, Mr. Finney's algebra classes, and Ms. Berman's science fair project. I'll miss Ms. Duffy's station days and the amazing time I had in track. Ms. Schultz's art classes and Ms. Backus's music classes will forever stay with me. Those were all amazing memories, and there was a common trend throughout them. That trend is change. This change has affected us all. We were different than we were in kindergarten. I'm sure my classmates will agree that most of us have changed. And those who haven't, well, at least they've grown taller. So we've all changed quite drastically since those early days. We've all grown bigger, we've grown smarter, our personalities have grown, and our horizons have expanded. Even you, the parents, have changed. You've grown wiser. You have had to. We are teenagers now. The next thing will be driving, folks, so look forward to that. The next change is upon us yet again. From being the big kids of junior high to being the small freshmen. We'll be in a sea of high schoolers. We're going from a tiny class of just 28 to a giant class at LP or Ottawa or whatever high school we're going to. New friends will be made and old friends will be lost. A few of us will even be going to different high schools. This new change will be fun and exciting, with a new surrounding and hopefully new friends. For most of us, we'll be saying goodbye to Waltham for one last time tonight. But Waltham will always live on in our hearts, and the memories and knowledge will forever remain with us. Now some advice for us, the graduating class 2015. Something that I always hear people say is this: try something new. So I'll be giving you this advice today. Try something new, make new friends, be adventurous, and take a risk for the better. Study hard and be yourself. Make high school your next home away from home. The next 4 years of high school at LP or St. Bede or Ottawa will be the next best 4 years of your life. But we will never forget Waltham Elementary School. One last thing that Louis Zamperini, an Olympic runner and a World War II veteran, once said: if you can take it, then you can make it. Congratulations, 8th grade class of 2015.